What's up Saab fans around the world, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do a full interior clean of my 2011 Turbo 6 NG95. So this car is equipped with one of the most unique interiors that you could choose as an option for the NG95. So it has the premium leather together with the rear seat entertainment. And only 76 cars in the world were made with this specification of interior right here. So this is really unique, and I think it's only 18 of them in Sweden, so it's not that much. So we're gonna start off the clean, and this is what we have to work with. So the main thing of all the interior cleaning is going to be done with this APC. APC stands for all-purpose cleaner. So it's a really nice cleaner that you can use on all types of fabric, leather, plastic, everything in the interior. So it won't harm or damage the interior, leave marks or anything. You just gotta be careful when using it and not overspraying and stuff like that. So we're gonna use the APC interior cleaner, and I'm gonna choose this one, which is melon to the fragrance. So we have the all-around brush from Tershine and also their interior detailing brush kit. So we have a 12, 16 and 20 millimeter brush, different sizes depending on how tight the spot is. So some microfiber towels. And we also got the glass microfiber towel, of course, for the exterior and the glass. And there we have the Vision Plus to get the windows really clean. And to top it off, since this is the premium leather, we're gonna clean it off with the APC. Then we're gonna finish it off with Meguiar's Gold Class Leather, which is an awesome leather product that I have used for many years. So a good way to start is to hook up the battery to a charger, because working and opening and closing the doors could easily drain the battery on these cars. So modern cars with a lot of equipment usually like starts and stops some process with like computers and stuff as soon as you open the door. And this car has the keyless system, so every time you open the door, a lot of noises and stuff happen, so it's a good choice to do that. So on a leather interior, you can see I have just cleaned this off once before, just very quickly, but you can see if the seats are like shining, then you know it's dirty. So a really clean leather seat should have this satin look to it. So on the driver's side you can see it's a little bit shiny on the edges, so we're gonna clean this off. But we're gonna start with removing the floor mats and just vacuuming the whole car first. And then we're gonna go over with the APC, and we're gonna start with the doors and the instrument panel to start with, and then we're gonna go over the seats and finish everything off with the conditioner for the leather, so they are really nice. So this is something that I have been waiting for a little while, because the previous owner had like opened a Coke or something in the car, and it was like marks all over the door. You can't see them really well right now, but it was kind of dirty. And also stuff like this, like really get into the grooves and everything. To clean this off. And in the trunk, of course, we got the U-rail. Also here it's a lot of dirt. And we got this to fold out to protect the bumper, but I think it actually makes it worse, because he had this, but the bumper was so scratched up I had to repaint it anyway. Now the whole interior is vacuumed really nicely, get into all the grooves, get rid of all dirt and debris. In my back seat the kids has been sitting, so there was like some candy on the floor and stuff. Get all of that out, and the all-round brush really did the trick for the floor mats or the carpets, because I used the vacuum cleaner and then I just rubbed this in a little bit and it took away that dirt that you really couldn't get with the vacuum cleaner. So really nice work. So now we're gonna start with the instrumental cluster and panel, and then we're gonna work our way out to the door sills and the panels in the doors, and then we're gonna start with the or finish everything off with the seats, because you sit in the seats while you clean the instrumental panel, so it's just common sense to start there and then you work your way out. Okay, so here I try to be a little bit careful because the buttons on these cars are a little bit sensitive and everything, and you don't just start to spray everything down in the car, more like showering or spraying into the towel and wiping off. But you could use the brush as some assistant to some places around, like the vents, to get everything out and all the small parts. So we're going to start with a little bit of everything. On the door panels we could go a little bit harder, so here we can spray it down a little bit. Okay, so now it's the seat's turn, and as you can see we have a little bit of shine right here and some of the seat also. So you always start with the back of the seat and then take the bottom. So same goes here. Here you can be a little bit generous with the APC. So you just spray it down. And then work it out to a little foam. So you get all of this like dirt and debris out of the seats. So now the car is as clean as it could be. You can see the leather is looking real like satin and clean. So now everything is exposed. So now we gotta do the leather treatment of the seats to keep them like moist and not cracking and staying fresh over time. So a nice little layer of this. This is non-greasy. So what you really don't want when you have cleaned the seats as nice as we have right now is a real greasy like leather balm or something like that that makes the seats just slip around. So this will create a nice coating, a nice protection, but it will stay satin. So really nice. So let's go ahead and apply this. As before, you just pump a little bit of the product out into a microfiber towel, and we start from the top. Don't need a lot of the product, just a little bit. Then just work it in, and it absorbs super nice into the leather. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel, it means a lot to me. And one small thing that I like to do when I'm done with everything is take the APC and just spray a little bit on the carpets while they are in the car. It makes the car smell a little bit fresher, and it's also a blocker inside of this, so it keeps like odor and bad smell away and keeps the car fresh. So this is a good tip to keep it fresh. Otherwise, the interior came out amazing, and in the next video I think we will be doing something a little bit about the exhaust on this car. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!